sense walking down when you can slide.
What's with Canada? We got great big cities, but a lot of trees and rocks. Yeah, the winter's cold here. Wear 2 pairs of socks. There's half the world's fresh water to paddle your canoe or camp along the shore.
Welcome to the channel. I'm Gerald, and this is Trekking with Taz. Today's snowshoe will take us to Paradise Ridge in McBride, British Columbia. This was a very difficult snowshoe. The snow conditions have deteriorated a lot, and there was at least 3 different times that we considered turning back as conditions were getting so bad it was getting hard to make progress. The temperatures were a little cooler going up, so the snow was a little firmer, and the soft spots that we got to weren't terribly long. They were long enough to tire you out, but then we'd find some decent snow and we'd carry on again for a while until the next section come along. There were a couple of short, tricky sections to cross, being steep and being avalanche type terrain. I had to be very careful crossing these, but we're able to find safe ways through them. We did reach the ridge line and got some great views, but we chose not to carry on any further and do any of the peaks as we'd used up a lot of time and the weather was just getting warmer, and we knew the trail down was probably going to be in worse condition than when we come up. Much of the snow going down was, for lack of a better description, rotten, and lots sink right up to your hip with your snowshoe on, and then have to try and bring your leg back out of there. Was not an easy task. Going down was simply as tough as going up. Conditions were bad enough with that heat that I wouldn't even suggest anybody try going up until we have a big melt and there's just not that much snow there. It just isn't fun, and it's definitely getting more and more dangerous as you go. Okay, let's have a look at the video.
We're at the Paradise Ridge trailhead. As you see, it's dry down here right now. We've got the Tesla here. Hopefully it's here in one piece when we get back without swastikas on it. But we know there's going to be some snow up top. We know it's going to be a little bit difficult, so we've got our ice axes and we've got our crampons, and we'll probably be using them up top. Should be an exciting day. TNT, we're on the way now. So that's what the trail's like. Packing snowshoes for the start of it. We don't need them quite yet, so we're into the cedars, and the day is started. It's a little cool, which is perfect. And puppy's happy. Yeah, getting to some snow here. First time we've had consistent snow. It's still packed. We don't need our shoes yet. Packed by snowmobilers. Snow all the way here. Starting to get some elevation. You can see the mountains across the valley here. Just about close to 3 kilometers in, I guess. There's Paradise Ridge. Our goal for today, we'll probably go the other direction, but there should be first view. We donned our snowshoes. It was starting to get soft, the snow, and started to break through a little bit. We're still able to walk, but it's just easier with the snowshoes, so we're in the snowshoes for a while. Nice little viewpoint here. See down across the valley to the mountains on the other side. Starting to get up. And make some headway up the mountain. Whew. Yeah, last look at the ridge line. For a while we're heading back into the trees again. Kind of the end of the old road. And there's the cat track up here. Zigzags up and all the way up this ridge here. So that's where we're off to now. A little better view across the valley. Up a little higher. Snack time, isn't it? Probably can't see with the GoPro, but the ridge is just in behind those trees. Making good time. Gonna have to pick our way through here. It's probably where we got turned a bit last year when we were here. It's hard to tell where the trail is. Just find your way over to where you need to be, whatever method you can use. See how high we are now. We're definitely getting there. We'll be breaking out of the timber soon enough here. Whew. Conditions are not good. This snow, although it isn't as bad as the snow just back a little ways, but it's rotten and very soft in a lot of places. Your foot goes down to your hip and then your pole goes right down to your hand. It's hard to get up and down and out of it. Gonna go a little further, but oh no. Unless we hit some really good conditions, I think we'll be calling her. Well, we kept pushing. Mark kept pushing, I guess. And we hit a little better snow. So we're still moving forward. We were going to move backwards, but as long as the snow is forgiving, we'll just keep going that way. There's the ridge above us. Heading up that way. Get to our saddle. That'll be our first hope. Getting closer anyway. Just having a little break. We're in and around a kilometer from the saddle, so Mark says we're going to make it, so I guess we're going to make it. Puppy says I want a snack. This is where we're at now. Whew. Whew. So our saddle is just up over there. I say that like it's easy, but we'll get there. Just crossed over one little ridge. That's the saddle we're going to. Whew. And a tough haul. The snow has made it really tough. Pretty nice over there. I've got the height we need. I just got to cross over to get there. Whew. She's been a slug. Whew. Yes, we made it. There, 25-30 meters. Be able to see the valley. There goes the valley. Whew. It was a slog. There was definitely points in there. I'm uncertain whether we'd get there or not. Rotten snow. But here we are. That's her. She's a little windy up here, so clean her up half a ways and have something to eat. Right over there. We're gonna get out of this wind again. It's not cold, but it's windy. We're making our way down. Come through the sketchiest part. Still lots of work to do. The sketchy part's behind us. Got a little dicey side there. Keep your attention. So once we get to that flat little hill down there, and we're out of those sketchy ones. There's some tough work because there's a lot of snow, but the sketchy stuff is done. There's where we're going to have a little snack before we head down. Or head the rest of the way down. We're down quite a ways now. Bit of the wind. Have a snack. Benny. You're a crazy dog. She likes her winter snowshoeing.
Oh yeah.
We'll be dropping down into the trees pretty soon. Last little look at the ROBSON Valley and around MCBRIDE. You can see by the tracks how rotten the snow is. We're more than excited to get out of this here soon. Whew. She's hard work. The snow is substantially better down here. We're back down onto the cap track, so making decent time considering how nasty the snow was up there. And it was nasty. We are at the end of the cat track. Just going onto the old road. So we'll be able to move even faster now. Nice to be back down out of all that rotten snow and out of the sun. It was hot. T&T Adventures, we've got Paradise Ridge in the books. We're out now. And Tesla hasn't been firebombed. And I don't see any swastikas on the side. So I guess we're going to have a ride home.
Guess we are.
Thanks for joining me on my snowshoe up to Paradise Ridge. As you can see, it's very beautiful up there. A lot of work to get there, but certainly worth seeing when you get there. I've done this one many times in the summer and have seen mountain goats on pretty much every trip up there. Mount Monroe is a really nice peak to try and make your destination in the summertime if you're ever up that way. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video and hope to see you on the next one. Thanks for coming along. Bye.